Chill. Right, let's get this fucking horse armor. Prism Ray online services. Anyway. Interesting.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
I'm missing this because I'm signing up for horse armor. Fucking.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Signed up for something.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Music, very loud, out of place. A little bit out of place music. If I'm going to be a bitch, a critique. Out the way then.
Shoot him!
Fucking have it off, mate.
Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Fucking have him off. See him off. I've been playing armour all week, mate. These guys ain't got a clue. But what's see him off?
Now you're finished.
Get rid of that guy. I missed.
You're not up to it.
Fucking look at this lot.
Get ready! Get coming inside! Forward! Move downstairs! We can handle it here. Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Die! Don't stop! Take cover!
Go on, open the fucking gates then.
What the fuck are they waiting for? That's it! Get ready for that was close! This won't stop us! Burn, fuckers! Now your sword and follow me!
Am I Godwin? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Knock it down! Fucking Wenceslas!
Fucking have it.
That ladder down on the lumber runners! I'll kill you! He doesn't know which way to turn! You got him! I'll hack you to ribbons! That won't work on me. Slice him up! Yes,
Chill out.
I'll hack you!
Chill out.
Slice him up and climb up! Knock it down! Help me! He wouldn't be that ladder down on the overrunners!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, rat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
winning flying Blackhawks. Guys, come on.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We've got
Rectify that.
a
Can't have an
retard.
ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Here we go then. No distractions.
Anyway,
Put my
this
phone away.
Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Is that it, Henry?
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole, that we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Literally, I am.
Sir. Trotsky.
Done the whole monk thing.
My word. That is fucking impressive. He makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No,
Yeah, my doggy.
I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Yeah,
So do
boy.
I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now,
That's the one.
there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
How's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Although, I'm like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
I miss a lot because I'm rolling a joint.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Shut up.
Around them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Big names, big name dropping.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords.
The League of Lords.
Side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Okay.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any
Yeah,
messenger
why are you
to me.
getting...
More like some uppity brat. Didn't you
Yeah.
say you were a tracker? What would
I
you know
agree.
about documents? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. Message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Got told.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? We'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Thomas.
Farewell.
Farewell.
I like Thomas.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink
Well, I
almost
won't
as bad as
pet
the
that
rest
dog.
of you. And you lot are rank.
I'm gonna pet that dog. Where that dog at? Wait. Wait.
Henry! Call that dog to heel!
I'm gonna call him Otto. He will run away, praising him, feeding him, and gently paying attention to him.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, who?
Aye, aye.
Yeah, go pet that
Silly
dog.
doggy.
Barking was a pain in the ass.
Come here, boy.
Here you go. Take
Come
it.
here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Stay.
Stay.
You silly mutt.
I'm gonna pet that dog. And
Here, mutt. Search.
Grumpy. Right. Oh, you want to play a bit of fucking
Come
lies,
on,
guys?
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha.
And you can't change. I mean, circle to jump is horrible. What's crouch? R3. Fucking hell.
Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old man.
Henry.
Roll of you, mate.
No.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Yeah, it was bad. That was bad.
You're right.
Us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
No,
I do.
What's with the
It's
attitude?
an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so
I was trying to be
sure of yourself,
respectful,
how
but you
about
just
stretching our limbs
come
a bit
across like a dick.
after that long journey.
Again.
With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Watch this. Watch this, Otto. It's a lot of info, isn't it? Nice. Nice. I like that. Let's put a helmet on. Added protection.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I
Yeah.
wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Yeah, fair enough. What, I mean, what
You're right. Hang on a while.
what the dog want, man? What you want, dog?
Here, mutt.
I need some food for you, boy. I ain't got no fucking food. Who's got some meat? We got an apple, a bit of bread. I've got a bit of meat. Come here, boy. The dogs eat bread. Have an apple, mate. Fucking chow down on this. There we go. Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Here, mutt. Listen, would you have some scraps for mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while
All
I was
right.
having a piss.
Fair
I've got
enough.
one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For
No.
Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might.
Yeah, right.
Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I'll be glad to give you that sausage. Right.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Fucking hell.
We'll...
This geezer loves hookers. Right, I'll remember this shit again. So triples, quads, whatever, and then a 1 and a 5 straight. 1 5 straights, triples, right, easy.
see whose side luck is on today. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Fuck off. He's got a triple there as well, he gave up the triple.
Aye, that'll do.
He won't roll again. It's bust.
Damn! What's this? If I was you, I'd take it.
If I was you, I'd shut your mouth, mate.
You know you can throw again, right?
Ooh. He's won. Well,
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
fuck's sake.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Come on, then.
Embrace the
Show
chaos.
us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
It's a joke.
My God, I'm done.
Five, six.
Kurva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Give me that shit. Yeah, mate.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? There is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who will exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Boy, damn, come here.
Here, mutt.
Yeah, you like that.
Come here, boy.
Right. Where were we?
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Where's my fucking
Let's
sword,
start.
bro?
Draw your sword.
Yeah, I don't know how.
This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. You want to wear me down like that? Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good. Nice. Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Hold on.
Too late. That's it. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Sweet. Strike back after the block. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Nice work, Henry.
My!
Fuck
Got around that
that
nicely,
one.
Henry.
Go on.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanation.
Well, you're an
Let's
idiot.
have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Nice technique.
Off to a good start. That one hit the spot.
Come on.
Don't hold back.
You haven't got a hope.
Can't get these riposts off.
Put up a fight at least.
Brother, chill out.
You haven't got a hope.
You're no match for me.
You haven't got a hope.
Fucking have it. Have it. Have it. Have it. Wow, bloodlust. Big stab.
See that, fellas?
Fucking have that, mate.
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
How do I sheath? Bit.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Hmm? Pretty sure I lost, mate. I can't remember. Fuck it, we'll claim the victory.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
Oh no.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you'd told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
I tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter, but it was shit for me.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Sorry, mate. Is she any good?
She's brave. She
Don't
saved
talk
my
about
life when I went back to Scalix after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Thanks, mate.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends.
We're going stealth.
Bergov hears us
Stealth
out.
build.
We should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Bergov?
I've already told you all I know. Von Bergov is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer an alliance.
This
I heard he
game's funny.
insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
See, I lack swords.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow.
Alright.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Istvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? Sir Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Okay.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates.
I would trust
Some wine to
the wise
warm our
old man.
blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
This guy's pussy mad.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
You're a fucking witch.
Shit. Someone's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
I'll take her out.
Blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
I'm just gonna stealth kill her, mate.
Hey? Alright. What was that?
No, bitch. He got seen. I didn't get fucking seen. Jesus Christ.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a... You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh, oops. Oh. That's not Thomas's mob, is it?
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at?
Respectful.
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! On the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Shit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
That's funny, I'm pretty sure he couldn't swim in the first game. Funny way to do it.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? What exactly do you call...
Jesus.
Oh,
That's
shit.
deep.
Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee.
Oh, man, it's... I'd lead the way.
Is the way that you bring us.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Sad, Henry?
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trosky?
Come on, mate.
There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
Come here, you slag.
And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. Stick behind me. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
Sacra! They'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly
think they can swim all the fucking way across?
Blood trails. Shut up. Everything.
People hear you. It's still easy.
Get to work.
And that's skirmish.
Now! Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your talk stuff is blind you.
Leave it out. Catch you making them before. Rather than getting killed in this skirmish.
Brother. What is that? Weird effect. Like...
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
They're here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Bruh.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that must climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. The others get here. We'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Bruh. I'm so dead. I don't know where the fuck I am.
Where is he?
How? Allah!
Well. Right. How did I not knock him out? Alright, yeah, fuck, you waited, twat.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watching here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Right. When the others get here, we're moving from both sides.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Come on.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
I'm in limbo.
Has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Hey, Pa.
Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Why dead? Not yet.
I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for. Where am I?
It's a dead gazer in the back.
You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Fortuna.
How are you holding up? For Christ's sake, Henry, talk to me. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at? Henry, concentrate. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Fuck. Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on!
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Out 17th of January. This project has been in curation for a year now.
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Here we go. Listen. Get me back in the game, mate. Discovered my bed. Lovely.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Mother Teresa.
My name.
Oh.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay.
I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about beforehand, beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
His breathing's pretty weak, but it's regular.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. Fuck you, horseman!
Fucking get your weapon out. Fucking hit a dog, mate. Now, can I get a weapon?
Show what you're made of.
Need to grab that shovel.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Vagena's?
Or a fucking axe.
I should
Look
have
at that
some
right
weapon
there.
at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that
I don't know how to...
killed him. His head's caved in, and he... You're in for an ass kicking, you piece
Like,
of
how do I
shit.
get it out, mate? Oh yeah, good one. Nice axe.
Do
Alright.
it! Ah! 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 Ah!
Show your...
No. Come here. You die. Now we've got 3 dead bodies. Good boy, alright? Fucking hell.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov.
A lot of words.
We were
innit?
ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond.
A lot of words.
You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. But what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here. Chamomile and sage.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. But you can do it too.
Sorry,
it
you
ain't
said
nothing hard.
daughter?
My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut.
Come on. After you.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and...
Right.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely.
You didn't say decoction though. You threw me off for the word decoction. This one.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
God. Chamomile decoction, right. You will need wine, 2 handfuls, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there.
Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn.
If you don't remember what goes in there, look in the book again.
Wine. Okay.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course.
Wine.
Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move
done
the
it
cauldron
wrong.
to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Okay.
As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay. Wash. Get one of them.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I'll be taking that.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Feeling a bit peckish. I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
That's saying, man, that dog ain't dead.
shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough. Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh.
The fuck is that? Get out of here, pig. Get out of here, pig.
I should eat something.
Bit more arduous work. Lovely. Hey, piggy. Wash yourself. Show me what you're working with.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Sweet. I'll be going to bed then. Two in the morning. Oh, fucking night terrors. Here we go.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Yeah, something like
To
that.
Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Oh, well, that would have to be...
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake...
Here we go.
...emerged a naked,
oh, God.
supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there... she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright, let's have a bit of that. Why can't I read the fucking description? Why is that such a bad layout? What the fuck? Right. Fuck it. Okay, how do I go back? That's all I can get. There we go. No brainer. The old arrow to the knee. Fuck it. That's it, I'm out. Nourishment 58. $87 no good. Ooh, you like that chicken? Yo, your
Look who's
chick.
finally up.
The chicken's
Henry,
broke.
come and join us.
I'll get this chicken out of here, man.
Henry, stop fooling around and sit down.
Yeah.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time?
This is good
What in
wingman.
God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Being a good wingman.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
Nah, bloody
What
foreigners.
could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
This lighting is jarring.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things.
Women.
I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
Bathing.
How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you.
Right, see you later then. See ya.
And you too.
See ya.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And
I
you
get
have
some-
rightfully earned the gratitude of the
Fucking
House of
clothes.
Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank
I get some
you,
clothes.
sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
I can show you.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do.
if it's
so it's
free.
no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand.
Thanks.
Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Clothes. Clothes.
True. That animal is God's gift.
Right, come on then.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
say sweet Jesus Christ.
Yeah, greetings.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Yes.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Oh, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh, I got some golems, nice. Oh. Give her a hug. Oh. That was nice.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Here we go. Fuck off.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I
This is great.
am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
That's alright, we'll slum it in the village for a couple of days. Wait for Thomas to wake up.
No, wait. Wait, 1 moment!
Oh, I don't fucking want to go in there anyway. Fuck them. Everyone that looks like them.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Gonna end up washing dishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out.
Why do I look
I'd
like
rather
the
hear
one that's
some
had
cunning
shit
plan
poured over
how
me?
to get out of this shit, huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Mate, we got ambushed. We've been fucking surviving.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond.
Because you were chasing
no
Fanny.
message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons.
And I was
why.
right there with you.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Come on, let's get some fucking beers in.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Thank you, love.
What is this
Be grateful.
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Oh, here we go.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Say less.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word.
I'm gonna ruin this.
Shut up. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah,
Jesus.
that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Hell,
Oh.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
What do you mean?
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself.
Can you fucking keep it down? Keep it down.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right.
Hurt, don't it? A bit. At least at first.
Catherine, hi.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Okay.
Ah, you're just wasting my time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're on a hush-hush.
Here's your wine. Is this
She knows.
vagabond bothering you?
She knows.
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Deep down, she knows.
Thanks for the wine. Bye.
She knows who I am.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Henry of Skalitz.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Weird accent.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye.
You are?
It's terrible about them bandits. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually?
I get it. Skalitz.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life.
Yeah, I don't care.
This place.
Didn't ask.
I heard some talk about some wedding planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, That's a feast. That's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Outdo each other. Definitely a black woman.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad.
Don't know about that
guess
song.
only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I...
Alright.
I'll go and discuss...
And careful. Here it comes. It
Come here,
happens.
mate.
Just watch where you go.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family... Big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from... If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if...
It'll be done in a jiffy.
Come
Don't
on.
worry.
That's not the point, Henry.
Get the fuck
People
up.
will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
Oh my god.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so
Fucking
fast.
hell.
It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
Exactly.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of facts.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world?
Could have done it by now.
I simply cannot carry sacks.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we
Let's
get
have
to
a fight.
work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Come on.
Manners? I'll put manners on you.
Let's have a fight.
It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now.
All
so
right.
I think I've done my fair share.
All right. All right.
I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at
Good
least
man.
some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
The butcher? Safe? What?
One beer. There'd have to be 2 of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox.
It happens.
She stamps.
Just
and
watch
bites
where you're
when
going
she's
next
upset.
time.
Oh.
God grant you help.
Easy does it.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sack.
That isn't
are you?
half heavy. Oh.
Why don't you fuck it
Just
out?
a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Why don't you
Did you
fucking
bring
out?
them? They get pretty heavy, I can tell you.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Get a move on then.
Christ, what's the hold-up?
Yeah, the place by the Zehrovka stream.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
Here we go.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Pour me one.
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich habe
You
Hunger.
know what? I've had enough of your paltry for that. Sit down and shut your mouth.
Yeah, fucking tell him.
For you. Just try it.
Oh god. Oh god. Quickly. Quickly. Quickly.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal.
If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Just kill him, mate.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Knock him the fuck out.
I'll kill you! That fella! He's the one!
You're no match for me!
Why did you do that?
Shame on you.
What do you want?
I'll rip your arse open!
Get him!
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard.
There's a lot of them, isn't there?
Hey, Scheiße!
Yeah, don't spare him! I'll hack your ass off!
So I'm Pech.
Shame on you! We're gonna get you, you arsehole!
Yeah!
You wanna try
Don't
me?
spare him! This has been going on too long.
Stop the belly! You leave me no other choice!
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard.
This is unbelievable!
What's the
Take that
Rex?
fucker out! Damn it, Scheiße! You almost get me. Show what you're made of.
Fucking die already!
I hope it doesn't hurt anyone else.
What do you want?
You haven't a chance, bastard! What the hell is going on here?
Street
Grab them
justice.
vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life.
Good
You're
timing.
fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Hey.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
That was brutal. I thought he was just going to tell him to fuck off.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Oh, God.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
I agree, but
Alright, off you go.
he is my mate. And he promised me land. Crime.
suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep? Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got time, right?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know.
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
you can go and see them. Just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Sure. Alright, don't pry any further.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Help me.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Thank you. Fuck off. Ah, right.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Yeah, I mean...
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
What do you want? I just came to see if you're working.
What does it look like?
Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense.
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Oh, well, carry on then. The king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand.
Which king would that be?
Oh, I don't know exactly.
Take care, then.
When the king...
What'll it be this fine morning?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so.
Right. So, if I needed to get something...
Depends on what you're looking for.
No, don't worry.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Taco. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
Don't worry too much about it. It's just an old wives' tale. And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands, and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad, and died on his way back to his king. Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
I get it.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Lord Chenyek, it's said he hid it, or so they say round these parts. Who knows?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yes. Tell me the riddle.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits.
pass through the all
Oh, God.
of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Right, got it.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
Alright. Close that for you. Ah, I need some clothes, man. Take your leave of crone and maiden. Standing tall behind the gates, boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold, your prize awaits. So, crone and maiden, I'm guessing, is maybe the tavern. We'll look for some gates at midnight.
Is that a problem? I'm not a chronicle. Why want to race for this responsibility? You work for money.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah. Leave me alone.
What's this gaff? General store.
What the hell? Raus, du Bastard!
Got nothing.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some animal.
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Is this the crone and maiden? Tall gates. So let's wait till midnight. Well, I mean, we don't need to. I mean, but we can do.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Long time. Boldly go, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight, which would be west, he said. Standing tall, boldly go west. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the hall of forest kings. Hidden deep from hunter's gaze, standing tall, 2 guards of stone. This map's horrible. Zoom in, zoom in. So you might be talking about this. Rocks going into the cavern. West, isn't it?
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
This is a gamble. So we're looking for cold caverns. Big old gamble. There we go. It's a house. Just a naked man in the bush at this point. I'll ask these guys about the cold caverns.
Huh?
Oh, hello.
Hail, good man.
Just a full-on jester.
Watch where you're going.
How are you faring, girl?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move.
You're not wrong.
The poor man sins, the noble sins twice.
What's your name, minstrel girl?
They call me Dancer, but I go by many other names.
And can I hear them?
If you come by after a show, maybe I'll let you give me one yourself, handsome. But now, alas, there's no time to perform. We have to leave here in all haste.
I've heard about you.
Why the rush?
Our tricks and jests rubbed some respectable old farts up the wrong way at the town hall. Our tomcat entertained the bailiff's wife, in the hay, and he caught them in the act.
I bet he didn't find it funny, did he? And they say there's no place for sin anymore.
Indeed. The bailiff don't take to his pizzle being yanked.
I'm afraid it is time to part, minstrel girl.
Farewell, handsome. Maybe our paths will cross again.
Right, so about them caverns.
Are you starting to regret coming to play?
You gotta go into the woods. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is where you find armor. This is the start. Fucking sleep. Right. It's a deer. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Help me, Jesters. Help me. The fucking wolf up here. I've got a sword. Oh shit. Right, can I get my sword out? I think we scared each other off. Wow. Wish I had a zoom, not focus button. I mean, these pass through the wood. Did say pass through the wood. Hunter's Wood. This is the Hunter's Wood. Keep heading west. Pass through the hall of Forest Kings. In caverns cold, your prize awaits. Hidden deep from a hunter's gaze, standing two tall guards of stone behind whom yearned for treasure. Mighty rock. Big forest, isn't it? I reckon they mean... Yeah, I'm too far north. Way too far north. I'm right on it, apparently, in here. Can't mean in here. Yeah, it's up there. Maybe it's not. Fuck all, isn't it? Fuck all, mate. He's laughing to himself, that scribe. He's sent me down a fucking path, mate. Well, they're fucked off. I'll have some of that. Lovely. Right. I mean, if there's a cavern here, then it's a different story, isn't it? Oh, shit. No. Nah, nothing's wrong, mate. Nothing is wrong. We are good. I mean, I don't know what to do. Should we wait till midnight and possibly just die of starvation? Boldly go towards true midnight. Does that mean I'm in the moon? In caverns cold? Or does it just mean west? Because the moon moves, right? So... It's the hunters camp. See, I'm on the right path for the hunters thing. Let's get our fucking head down. Good meal. Right. So let's have a little read. Standing tall behind the gates, boldly goes towards true midnight. In caverns cold, your prize awaits. So, that's not yet. Caverns cold isn't yet. Pass through the hall of forest kings, hidden deep from a hunter's gaze. So this is hunter's gaze where I'm standing now. So I've got to keep moving west through the hall of forest kings, which is the forest, until I see two tall guards of stone, and behind them will be a mighty rock, and then a little crevice somewhere. Right. So west from here. Is it? Because I'm just going to come out into a clearing. Is it further up into this? Do you know what I mean? Which is where I was going before. So. Fuck it. Gonna find this armor. How do I get my fucking torch out then? Stupid. Okay, that's a better map. You know what I'm saying? We're looking cavernous now. We're looking cavernous. Could be down there. Would it have mentioned the stream? Do we follow the stream up? See, like that there could be a cave. I think it's that. I think it's that. I'm putting all my money on that right now.
Stop! Or I'll ram my blade into your gut. I want everything you've got. Right now.
Not me.
I have nothing to give. This instant, I say. But are you fucking deaf or what?
Stop! You fucker!
No, bro. I'm out.
Just you wait.
I don't care about... I've lost no progress. What have I done? Like, what have I done? I've run around the woods for an hour. Fucking...
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Right.
Next time, have a bath before you come to...
As the local scribe,
I'd say so. Depend...
No, don't worry.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join... But try Radovan.
Who's...
Oh,
what legend?
it's... There are... Why...
Oh, come now. Do a fun...
Youngs.
I beg your pardon?
All right. In short, they... I don't believe it.
Look.
Yes, lad. But I do have Sir Chenyek, who they say it... Do you want to...
And how did that...
Wait. I've got it. Take your pass through the All of Forest King. Between them...
The Crone and the Maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, I'm not too here. And now...
Or was it in the sky as well?
That castle owl gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind.
What? Christ, you're a real fish.
I don't get the whole midday, midnight, east-west thing, but... If he's saying midnight is west, then... It has to be this place. It's true midnight. It looks like a cave. Should have got the fuck out of there, man. I'm running around. I had a sword as well, I just didn't even think. Running around in my fucking pants. Barefoot.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream.
What?
Hail, fellow!
Hello.
The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
God bless you.
Can I have some?
Mind where you're going.
Sorry, mate. Can I have some? Okay.
Have you been hunting?
What's it to you, lad?
Well, you're seasoned hunters, that much I can tell.
Well, you're mistaken. We're no poachers. But especially not now.
What do you mean, a beast? A wolf? One of those majestic loners that...
If only. It's already snatched infants and slaughtered 2 maidens. Babes were nowhere to be found. The maidens were shredded to pieces. But when I saw them, I tell you, that was no wolf.
What was it then?
Nobody's caught a good look at it. All I know is that it's been happening in these parts.
Yeah, could be a bear.
Well, you must be well trained for this kind of hunt. Is there anything you can teach me? Or perhaps we could just practice our marksmanship.
Aye. Practice is the key to wisdom. Or whatever they say. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Bow, I reckon.
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first, you need something to shoot from. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see you carrying a bow. Got it?
Oh, you must be well. Is there anything you... Or perhaps...
Aye. Or what's it to be?
Maybe...
All right, come back when...
Come back when I got a bow, he said. Right. Fucking west, bruv. Behind there, isn't it? See if I can steal anything. Do the old, oops. He's on to me already, look. Fucking hell. What we got, what we got, what we got? Let's have a little wash.
Get dressed! You can't just walk around like this.
Aye. Right away.
What brings you here?
Oh, they're annoyed. Alright, I'm off. I'll take that though. No, okay, I'm off. He didn't like me. What we got, what we got? Fuck this place.
One covering up the wrongdoings of the other. Forget about women's skin deep beauty.
Get dressed.
Yeah.
You can't just walk around like
I know. Give me some clothes. Oh, look at them clothes hanging up. Do you know what I mean, like?
Did you drink away yours?
True West. Do you know what I mean? Cavernous. Are these the big stones? Look at that, 2 big stones. I would say so. Behind them. Or it's like a fucking big stone or something, he said. God.
Give me your money. This is a robbery. Please, I have nothing to give. Don't bullshit me. Everyone has something. Please, I beg you, stop your whimpering. Are you deliberately riling me? No, no. Get on with it then. Hand it over. Take everything. Just let me go. Sling your hook.
Pass through the hall, hidden deep from hunter's gaze, standing tall guards of stone. Treasure lays between them, stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's heart to God. So some shrine or something. Ah.